Let's tally the votes. Me. 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 Well, okay, fine. You know, I bet Alex Trebek does not have to put up with this kind of crap.
9 squares. Final day.
This week, Rich Hatch, Sue Hawk, Jenna Lewis, Gervase, Peterson. Everybody loves Raymond's Doris Roberts, Linda Blair, Gilbert Gottfried, writer-comedian Bruce Valanche, and starring Whoopi Goldberg, with your host, Tom Bergeron. Who will survive as the survivors meet Hollywood Squares? And here's Tom Bergeron.
Hello. Welcome to the final day of a great week with some of the cast from the smash hit Survivor. One piece of unfinished business, we'll get to the game. Richard, I'm surprised it took you this long, but just a favor.
No problem.
Up there, keep your hands where we can see them at all times. Let's say hello to all of our stars and survivors, clothed and otherwise. Hello, everybody. How are you? Our returning champion has $26,238 in cash and stuff. Sarah Tomlinson, welcome back again. Good to see you. Remind us all about yourself, Sarah.
Well, I'm from San Diego, California. I present educational seminars on notary law, and in my spare time, I like wine tasting and salsa dancing.
All right, good. Welcome back. Good to have you here. Steve Curtis, Mr. X. How you doing there, Steve?
Fine, thank you very much.
Good to meet you. Tell us all about yourself.
My name is Steve Curtis. I am a stockbroker for a major stock brokerage firm, and I hail from Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania, and I'd like to say hello to my 2 children, Hunter and Kyle.
All right, good enough. Hello, Hunter. Hello, Kyle. You know how this works. You got yourself all pulled together now, do you?
I feel good.
Good enough.
Either
You
way.
gotta Get 3 of our stars in a row, decide if the answers you're giving are correct or not. That's how you get the squares. First game worth $1,000, and Steve is the challenger. You begin.
I'd like to start with Whoopi Goldberg, please.
All right, what's that? A female singer who lies between a soprano and an alto is called what?
One lucky bitch. A mezzo-soprano?
I'm going to disagree.
That's it, mezzo-soprano, yeah. Circle gets the square. All right, Sarah?
Doris Roberts, please.
Doris Roberts, Marie Barone. Everybody loves Raymond. Season premiere October 2nd, an hour episode they shot in Italy.
Yeah.
Doris, a group of powerful women collaborated on a new book called 9 and Counting, The Women of what?
Larry King.
Isn't that amazing?
No, they are the women of the Senate.
I agree.
The women of the Senate. Yes, circle gets the square. All right, Steve.
Linda Blair for the block, please.
Linda Blair, Academy Award nominee for The Exorcist, which is in re-release, by the way. Linda, because they're said to be a primary source of injuries to firefighters, the fire department in Chicago is planning to phase out what?
Actually, from sliding down the poles because the firemen are actually getting injured.
I'll agree.
Yeah, it can really injure you again. Gets the block, yes. All right, Sarah.
Gervase Peterson, please.
All right, Gervase from Survivor.
You just busy, ain't you? You just busy.
Nice guy, I'm
You
friendly.
busy. Yeah, okay, I got you.
Work in the room.
I'm telling
Gervase, Dr. Joyce Brothers tells us you'll most likely never forget a love affair that was what?
With me.
He is so full of himself.
you. Just crazy. ain't you?
arrogant.
Yeah, really, I know.
Joyce certainly won't.
Here, rock my world, okay?
Thank you, Whoopi.
You'll likely never forget a love affair that was what?
Longer than a year.
I disagree.
That was a secret. Circle gets the self-esteem square. Yes. All right, Steve.
I'll go with Sue Hawk for the block, please.
Sue Hawk to block. Okay, Sue. When Restaurant Hospitality magazine, one of my monthly favorites, surveyed truckers, they said their favorite item to order in a truck stop is what?
Oh, favorite item. It has to be coffee. IV, if by chance they have it.
Yeah, all right.
Coffee.
I will agree.
Steak. Actually, roast beef or steak. Can't give you that one, Sarah. You'll have to earn it yourself, and you'll have that chance right after we have a little tribal council. We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
Welcome back. Our first $1,000 game is still underway. Our defending champion, Sarah Tomlinson, your turn.
Bruce Valanche for the win, please.
Bruce Valanche for the win and $1,000. Bruce,
Going postal.
what did they call the boat that stranded Gilligan and the rest of the crew on Gilligan's Island?
The premise.
I got it.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Listen, I've had a very bad day. Earlier this afternoon, Rich and I were voted off Fire Island. That was the SS Minnow.
I agree.
That is correct. Circle gets it and $1,000. All right, we're going to start another $1,000 game. This one has a secret square. You could win this.
It's an ultimate surround sound system. Turn your living room into a home theater with its high-fidelity surround sound package, featuring the ultimate receiver, crystal clear speakers, and a CD player that holds 200 discs from the good guys, plus $500 worth of music CDs from Rhino.com. A package worth $3,750.
Alrighty, let's show you folks at home who the secret square is. Now you know. Sarah, you won the last one. You start.
Whoopi Goldberg, please.
Okay, what's there? According to a recent poll, Whoopi, Americans think Al Gore needs to work on people skills, but they think the biggest problem with George W. becoming president is what?
George W. becoming president. I think he's just too pouty and inexperienced. He's like a big baby. They don't want him to be the president. He's a big old baby powder.
So lack of experience or immaturity.
Everything I just said.
Anything like in there would work.
I agree.
Yeah, and questionable math skills. That's right. Circle gets the square. All right. All right, Steve.
I'd like to go with Doris Roberts, please.
Doris Roberts. All right. Doris. Reuters found that the professionals Americans trust the most are what?
I believe doctors.
I'll agree.
They came in second to dentists, actually, believe it or not.
Dentists?
Circle gets the square break for you, Sarah. You can try to capitalize on it right after this. We'll be right back with Survivors on Hollywood Squares. Stay there.
Promotional consideration furnished by the following.
Welcome back. Secret Square game is still underway. Sarah, I believe it's your turn.
Linda Blair for the win.
Thought you might. Okay, Linda. Now, I'm sure Survivor was no picnic for our gang on the island, but poor Brooke Shields and Christopher Atkins had to learn the facts of life alone on a deserted island in a place called what?
Blue Lagoon.
I agree.
Blue Lagoon. Circle gets it and the win for another $1,000. The lovely and talented Bruce Valanche was our secret square. Nobody picked Bruce. We'll carry over the secret square stash to Monday. It'll be worth over $5,000. $2,000 game now. Sarah, you get to kick it off.
Whoopi Goldberg.
All right, winning strategy so far. Whoopi, if you're going to be reading something you really need to remember, what do researchers recommend you do first?
I forgot. I don't know. Write it on your hand.
I disagree.
You should do some aerobic exercise. The adrenaline acts like a photographic fixative in the brain. Circle gets it. You know, well, if you're reading like the latest Harry Potter, you'd run out of hand very quickly. Steve?
I'd like to go with Jenna Lewis, please.
All right, Jenna Lewis.
You're showing me some love.
Survivor Jenna. The caffeinated survivor. In the ancient German legend, the Pied Piper plays his pipes, and all the town's rats, Jenna, follow him where?
Far away from any survivor on Pagan. Far, far away. No, I think he leads them to the river.
I'll agree.
To the river, where they drown. That's right. X gets the square. All right, Sarah.
Gervase Peterson, please.
All right, Gervase. Okay. Can I ask you a question? Have you gotten any phone numbers out of this week?
No.
It's amazing to me. All right. If a storm with fierce winds were battering Survivor Island in the South Pacific, would you call it a tsunami or a typhoon?
Hurricane Sue.
Oh.
Like you guys don't agree with me.
Loaded, yeah.
Kelly would.
A typhoon.
I agree.
Typhoon is it. Yeah, circle gets the square. All right, Steve.
I'd like to go with Bruce Valanche, please.
Bruce Valanche. All right, Bruce for the block. Millions walk down the block munching on this in the States, but you'd better not try it in the streets of Singapore or you'll be thrown in jail. Munching on what?
What can you do in Singapore? I'm not going to restrict. Who runs the place? My mother? You can't chew gum in Singapore.
I agree.
You can't. No, X gets the block. We get a break. Contemplate your next move, Sarah. You got a couple minutes. We'll be right back with Survivors right after this. We've been having a great week with 4 of the members of Survivor. Last few minutes of the show now. The clock is ticking. Sarah, your turn.
Linda Blair for the block.
Linda Blair for the block. All right, Linda. It may be a wedding tradition, but Men's Health says you should avoid decorating the groom's car with what?
Well, I believe that I've heard shaving cream.
I disagree.
No, it can corrode car paint. Shaving cream. Can't give you that one, Steve. You got to earn it yourself. This could tie it up.
I would like to go with Linda Blair for the win.
Thought you might. All right. A hit in England and now just coming to America is a Rocky Horror-style audience participation version of what classic film?
I actually heard Casablanca.
Casablanca.
I disagree.
The Sound of Music.
Yes.
We got a tie game. All right. Now the clock is ticking. We got a tiebreaker worth $4,000, and Steve, you get to start.
Whoopi Goldberg.
All right,
please.
Whoopster. If you're on Easter Island, what country are you in?
Bonnyville. Thanks. Chile.
Chile.
I agree.
Chile. Yes, that's right. X gets it. All right, Sarah.
Doris Roberts, please.
Doris Roberts. All right, Doris. Something of Da Vinci's was stolen from the Louvre and recovered 2 years later in Florence. What?
Hear me. The Mona Lisa.
I agree.
Circle gets the square. That's right. Okay, Steve.
Gilbert Gottfried, please.
Gilbert Gottfried. All right, Gilbert. Gilbert, while trying to get their feature made, the directors of this hit movie described it as, quote, the great escape with chickens. What movie?
Poultrygeist. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of a good yoke for that one. It was Chicken Run.
I will agree.
Chicken Run, that's right. X gets the square. All right, Sarah.
Rich Hatch for the block.
Rich Hatch for the block. All right, Rich. In a poll of 11 countries, women reported doing most of the cleaning, cooking, and shopping, but a resounding 93% said they were still better off than...
Us on Survivor Island.
Yes.
Still better off than people in other countries, women in other countries.
I disagree.
Their grandmothers. Circle gets the block. All right. Back to you, Steve.
I'll go with Jenna Lewis for the block.
For the block. All right, Jenna.
Okay.
An 80s rock band had a #1 hit with Eye of the Tiger, the theme for Rocky III. Who sang it?
Okay. I know this. I know it. It's Survivor. The band Survivor.
I will agree.
It's Survivor, yes. X gets the square. All right, Sarah.
Sue Hawk for the block.
Sue Hawk for the block. Okay, Sue. A Ladies' Home Journal survey found the top issue women want the presidential candidates to tackle is what?
Lazy men. Women's rights.
I agree.
Healthcare. Then education. Can't give you that one, Steve. You have to earn it yourself.
I will go with Sue Hawk for the win,
For the
please.
win. All right. When NASA launched Voyager in 1977, its time capsule contained our Constitution, the Declaration of Independence, and something of Chuck Berry's. What?
The twist. I believe the record, the twist.
The twist.
I will agree.
His single, Johnny Be Good, Circle, gets the square. You're still alive here, Sarah.
Gervase Peterson for the win.
For the win, Gervase, all right. You're still waiting about you. In 1975, after scoring 36 points, 18 rebounds, and 16 assists in a single game, a sports writer asked if he could start calling this Lansing, Michigan high schooler by what nickname?
Ka-ching? Magic.
I disagree.
Magic. Johnson. X gets the square. All right, Steve.
I will go with Bruce Valanche for the win.
All right, Bruce for the win. Apparently, police custody wasn't so scary for Jennifer Lopez. When questioned for an incident involving Sean Puffy Combs, Jennifer reportedly demanded that she be provided with what?
Some more Scotch tape to hold up the dress. She probably demanded something rock stars like sushi.
I'm going to disagree.
Cuticle cream. X gets
Well,
the
of
square
course.
and the win for the division with the $4,000. All right, Sarah, hard-fought game there. Hard-fought game. You get $2,000 today, and you leave us with $28,238. Nice to meet you. Take care. Steve, $6,000. You're our new champion. Congratulations. Good for you. All right, now it's time to play for a bonus prize. Each star has one, as you know. They total over $100,000, and here are some samples.
There's a check for $10,000 and a Vancouver vacation. Hackeye Beach Resort, British Columbia. 200 private acres of waterfront property with white sand beaches, luxury accommodations, exquisite cuisine, professional fishing guides, and top-of-the-line boats and gear provided. A package worth $7,214.
All right, we got a car hidden up there, too, and this is it, Steve.
The 2000 Chevy Camaro convertible with more horsepower and torque than Mustang and a power folding top. Provided by Chevy. We'll be there. This exhilarating sports car is worth $25,200.
All right, good luck. You know how it goes.
I'm going to go with Jenna Lewis, please.
All right, Jana, what are you playing? What do we get there?
Okay.
Right in there.
Ooh, $10,000.
Oh, very nice. All right. Jenna, Sir Francis Drake was the first Englishman to sail around the world, reach the Great Lakes, or explore Antarctica.
Reach the Great Lakes.
I'm going to disagree.
Sail around the world. You get $10,000. Good for you. That brings your first day total to $16,000. You can have this as a souvenir. We'll see you on Monday. You can defend your championship. How's that sound? All right, have a great weekend. I want to thank all our stars and especially our 4 survivors, Jenna, Rich, Gervase, and Sue. It's been great to meet you all. Big fan of the show. Join us on Monday. I'm Tom Bergeron. See you then on Hollywood Squares. Take care.
Okay, wait a minute. Is Rich sitting above me with no clothes on?
Yes, he is, Whoopi. Yes, he is.
Okay, Rich, I know you're a nice guy, but ew.
Honey, you know, like on the island, if somebody's uncomfortable, I'd be glad to get dressed.
Would you?
Sure.
Anybody got a shirt for Rich?
But,